All right, Shalom. First and foremost, I want to give all praises to YAHAWAH, Ba'ashem, Yahawashi, Ba'ashem, Rakakwadash. Love honors to the elders and apostles of Great Millstone, and peace and blessings to the whole elect of Israel. And the title of this lesson is going to be, The Secret Things Belong unto the Lord. All right, so going into the Lord's secrets and his mysteries, who does he reveal them unto? All right, so I'm going to go ahead and get started. So Deuteronomy 29 and 29. The secret things belong unto the Lord, YAHAWAH, Ba'ashem, Yahawashi, our power. But those things which are revealed belong unto us and to our children forever. So going into the Lord's secrets, which they're first and foremost his secrets, all right, which he revealed unto us, all right, us being his children, being the Israelites, being so-called Negroes, Latinos, Native Americans, all right, we are the children of God, all right. So going into, again, these are the Lord's secrets, these are his secrets, all right, going into his name, all right, going into the so-called UFOs, all right, going to who Esau, Edom is, who the devil is, okay, going into the RFID microchip, which is the mark of the beast, okay, you know, so on and so forth, okay, you know, going into how so-called America is Babylon the Great, and it's going to be destroyed by thermonuclear missiles, okay, you know, just going into the Lord's mysteries, okay, again, who are his children, all right, you know, who, those are his secrets, all right, but he revealed them unto who, okay, his servants, all right, his children, okay, which again are you Israelites, all right. So I'm going to read it again. It's Deuteronomy 29:29. The secret things belong unto the Lord, our power. Okay, so that's the point. Those are his secrets. Continuing, but those things which are revealed belong unto us and to our children forever, that we may do all the works of this law. Okay, so going into the law, okay, who did the Lord give the law to? Okay, he gave the law to the Israelites. Okay, the Lord have not dealt so with any nation. Okay, as for their judgments, they have not known them. Okay, the Lord has only shewed his word and his judgments unto Jacob. Okay, being you so-called Negroes, Latinos, and Native Americans, the Israelites. Okay, so again, you know, going to the point of the Lord's secrets, okay, he reveals them to a people, okay, which are his people, okay, which are, again, the Israelites, okay. So going into, you know what, that's why going into that sure word of prophecy, okay, because, well, let me say that thought. This is Amos chapter 3, and I'll start at verse 6. Shall a trumpet be blown in the city, and the people be not afraid? Shall there be evil in the city, and the Lord have not done it? So that right there, that's a mystery, because, you know, the scriptures say the wicked understand not judgment. Okay, they don't understand judgment. So when these evil things happen, all right, on the planet Earth, you know, death, destruction, all right, you know, evil, as it just said, okay, you know, the Lord's plagues, which are evil, all right. Who's done it? Okay, YAHAWAH, Ba'ashem, Yahawashi, and going to the good things. Okay, when someone is born, okay, when someone is saved, all right, we know they're like they say, cheating death. Okay, you know, that's the Lord. Okay, he preserves and he kills. All right, he wounds, he heals. All right, YAHAWAH, Ba'ashem, Yahawashi does all these things. His hands does all these things. So that's a mystery. All right. You know, again, going into who did he reveal them unto? Okay, the Lord revealed his secrets unto. I'm gonna keep reading. It's Amos 3, verse 7. Surely the Lord, YAHAWAH, Ba'ashem, Yahawashi, will do nothing, but he revealed his secrets unto his servants and prophets. So the Lord reveals his secrets unto his people who he's dealing with. Okay. So going into, well, I was going into the sure word of prophecy. That's why we know these things are going into, you know, the RFID microchip, which is the mark of the beast. Okay, going into these thermonuclear missiles. Going into Esau, Edom, so-called white men, okay, going into, you know, Babylon the Great, being so-called America, getting ready to be destroyed, okay, we, you know, going and so on and so forth about, you know, the mysteries that have been revealed unto us, okay, by the spirit of truth, which the world cannot receive. All right, the Lord gave us teachers to, according to, like the scriptures say, I will send you pastors according to my heart, which shall feed you knowledge. Okay, you know, speaking of our apostles and elders on down, okay, they've taught us the ways and led us, you know, back to YAHAWAH through the Holy Spirit. Okay, you know, again, the spirit of truth. All right, but going into, you know, how and how we're being able to, you know, understand these things. All right, because why? Because the seals have been opened. Okay, the book has been opened. Okay, and how is that? Because of YAHAWASHI. Okay, you know, because the sacrifice that YAHAWASHI did, okay, it was, you know, that's why Scripture say, worthy is the Lamb. Okay, you know, he was slain to receive power. Okay, you know, the Lord, that line from the tribe of Judah, okay, has loosened the seals thereof. Okay, so that's why the book is open. That's why them deep breakdowns, okay, going into the book of Daniel, okay, the book of Revelation, okay, going into Esdras, the book of Esdras, going into these breakdowns, okay, we understand them, okay. If they're told to you, you might not be able to break it down yourself, but if you're told it, you understand it, okay. That's the Lord being able to give you the ears to hear, okay, and your eyes that they may see, okay, and that's a gift, okay. And again, going to the Lord's secret things, they belong unto him, but who does he reveal them unto? Okay, those that have ears to hear, okay. Going into the Lord's sheep, okay. See here. So this is Luke chapter 10 and verse 21. In that hour Yahawah rejoiced in spirit and said, I thank thee, O Father, Lord of heaven and earth, that thou hast hid these things from the wise and prudent, and hast revealed them unto babes. Even so, Father, for so it seemed good in thy sight. So going into the Lord's children, okay, babes, okay. That's why what 1 Peter 2nd chapter, as newborn babes desire the sincere milk of the word, that ye may grow thereby. And how do you do that? Okay, it's what, precept upon precept, line upon line, here a little, there a little, okay. While I'm quoting Isaiah 20th chapter, whom shall he teach knowledge, and whom shall he make to understand doctrine, okay. And then that are weaned from the milk and drawn from the breast. So those that are nurtured, okay, in this wisdom, okay, because wisdom is what opened us up to understand these things, okay. Wisdom was what quickened us, okay, made us alive, okay, coming to the realization, understanding who we are, okay. We're not Negroes, we're not Latinos, we're not Native Americans, we're Israelites, okay. So I'll read it again. This is Luke 10 and 21. In that hour Yahweh rejoiced in spirit and said, I thank thee, O Father, Lord of heaven and earth, that thou hast hid these things from the wise and prudent. And that's a precept. Hold up real quick. I kind of crushed for time, but here this is Sirach chapter 3 and verse 19. Many are in a high place and of renown, but mysteries are revealed unto the meek. Okay, that's why Yahawashi going into that parable, when he was talking about the little child, okay. You have to, you have to humble yourself, okay. Humble and meek, that it goes hand in hand, okay. So to be able to, for you to understand this knowledge, okay, like what Bruce Lee said, you got to empty your cup, okay. Everything you've been taught, you have to relearn, okay. Going into the renewing of your mind, okay. Putting new wine in a new bottle, okay. You're not supposed to. That's why it's going to that parable as well. You can't put new wine in an old bottle, okay. You have to put off that old man, that old way of thinking, and be reborn again, okay, via this truth, this understanding, this knowledge, this wisdom, okay, which the Lord has opened you up to understand, okay. Again, going to his mysteries. You look up in the sky, you see so-called UFOs, you know those are the chariots of YAHAWASHI, okay. You see, you hear Revelation 13 chapter, and that's talking about the RFID microchip, which is the mark of the beast. It's not an embargo, it's not Christianity, it's the RFID microchip, okay. We know the punishment if you take that chip, okay. So here it's just Psalm chapter 8 verse 2. Out of the mouth of babes and suckling hast thou ordained strength because of thy enemies, that thou mayest still the enemy and the avenger. So the Lord woke us up, okay, going in again to the Ezekiel 37 chapter about those dry bones and what now we're a great and exceeding army, okay. Because it's not because of carnal weaponry, because we have spiritual weaponry. Though we're in the flesh, we don't war against the flesh. The weapons of warfare are not carnal, okay. The word, okay, the word of YAHAWASHI is how we're cutting up and taking down our oppressor, okay. And that's what's when the Lord said in Psalm 50th chapter, setting us in order before their eyes, okay, waking us up via this knowledge and via this wisdom, okay. So again, going back to what I read earlier about in Amos 3rd chapter 7 verse about the Lord revealing the secrets unto the servants of prophets. Okay, that's why Isaiah 3rd chapter, who have believed our report, and to whom is the arm of the Lord revealed, okay. Going into his children, okay, those that hear his voice, because it's very specific in this time. The Lord is only dealing with his elect, okay, because not all Israel is Israel. Why is that? Because 2/3 don't hear the words of YAHAWASHI. That's why they're counted as heathen, okay. After the second and third admonition, they're counted as heathen, all right. They don't hear the words, okay. But we know we're of YAHAWASHI because why? Because we hear him, okay. We know we're of his because we hear his voice, okay. So here, this is last one. This is Matthew chapter 10, not Matthew 10, Matthew 13 and 10. And the disciples came and said unto him, Why speakest thou unto them in parables? All right, because, going into the mysteries, I'm speaking to myself, it's like it is Matthew 13:11. He answered and said unto them, Because it is given unto you to know the mysteries of the kingdom of heaven, but to them it is not given. So as simple as that. Okay, the Lord, according to his grace, according to his election, okay, he's woken up certain vessels, going to the 1/3, 144,000, the rest of the 1/3, all right, to be able to get it and understand it in these times that we're in now, so they can what? Receive salvation. Okay, going to those vessels of honor. All right, that's how the Lord, had this thing set up. This is his movie. Okay, that's why the Lord said, this world that you see now is for many, but the world to come is for few. All right, that's how the Lord wants it. He wants a selection. Okay, but going into it back then, at that time, the disciples, they was asking questions. They didn't understand the interpretation of certain, of Yahawashi's parables, and going into those dark sayings. Okay, but now in the time is speaking now, because again, going to the sacrifice of Yahawashi, but going into Habakkuk, the 2nd chapter, and how, in the end, the vision is set for the point of time, and at the end it shall speak in our lives. So, that's why the Lord said, let the Most High be true and every man that be a liar. Okay, you're not supposed to be adding on to these words, or at least he be reproved and be found a liar. So these people, they have no understanding what's going on. Okay, but who does? Okay, the Lord's people, his elect. Okay, the elect of you so-called Negroes, Latinos, and Native Americans. So going into Titus' lesson, the secret things belong unto the Lord, but the Lord reveals them onto his chosen. Okay, and that's who we believe we are, Lord's will, going to being of the hopeful elect. All right, so with that, those words be edifying. And as always, want to give all praise to YAHAWASHI, YAHAWASHI, double honors to the elders and apostles of Great Millstone. Peace and blessings to the whole faith of Israel. Shalom.